Greetings everyone. I am going to talk about the hips as they are a favorite of mine, and that is because I work on them often. I have knee injuries and occasional right side SI joint pain, and these areas talk to me when I've neglected my hips and they're tight and weak. I'm going to go over 5 mobility exercises in this video, and we'll address stability and progression in later videos. Tightness in our hips can lead to low back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, knee and foot dysfunction. In surfing, we obviously need our hips for stability and also for power. If you noticed any difficulty with folding chair, runner's lunge, frog, mermaids, rolling cobra, basically the whole mobility session, then your hips don't lie. They definitely need some help. For these 5 exercises, you will need some space on the floor or your mat, and grab a nylon belt, like a yoga belt, because we'll need that as well. So I will see you on the floor. For our first exercise, you're gonna go onto your back. You're gonna have one knee bent, and you're gonna cross the ankle of one leg on that bent knee. So you're gonna make what we call a figure 4. So if I get onto my back, this leg bent, I'm crossing my right leg over my left, and I can hold here. I can apply pressure with my right arm, pushing that right knee back. If there's not much of a stretch here, I can interlace my hands behind my left and pull this towards me. You want to feel stretch going across on that outer bum, kind of outer hip. You might get a little bit into the adductor. For here, we're going to hold about 10 more seconds or so, about 30 seconds, and then we'll repeat with the other side. Good time to be nice and relaxed. A few more seconds. Okay, and then you're gonna switch legs. So I'm gonna keep my right leg up. I'm gonna bring my left heel just on top of my right thigh. Again, I can start with my legs here, flat on the ground, and just apply a little pressure with my left arm into my left knee, pushing my knee away. If that's not much of a stretch for you, go ahead and bring that thigh up, interlace your hands behind that right thigh, and pull towards your chest. And for here, we'll hold about 10 more seconds. Again, getting to 30 seconds total. Great. Now, bring both legs down, feet and knees wider than your hips. Go ahead and bring your arms out wide, and from here we're going to drop both knees to one side. Allow the opposite hip to come off the mat. Hold for a few seconds. Then let's go over to the other side. What this does is this gives us external rotation on the bottom leg and internal rotation on the top leg. Back over to that first side. Very important for when we want to walk, turn, any maneuvers we want to do on our board. Over to the second side. We're going to go 5 times each side. Good. Now on this third set, if you want to add a little bit of overpressure to that dropping leg, take the bottom leg, put pressure, and come up. Switch over to second side. Try to keep your shoulders flat on the ground. Apply a little overpressure. Come back up. This is number 4. Good. Second side. Last time each side. Let those legs really fall. Allow that stretch to occur in the hips. Allow them to open up. And last one. Great. So now you're going to grab that nylon strap or just really thick band, and you're going to go onto your stomach. Legs are gonna be straight. You're gonna lay flat. Okay, you can support your head with your hand. From here, you're just gonna bend your heel towards your bum, reach back with that same side arm, so right leg, right arm, and just pull. And we're just getting a quad stretch here. If you'd like to advance it, that's where you take the yoga belt, nylon strap, scarf, whatever you got, wrap it around that foot, pull it over that same shoulder, and from here, keep your chest flat, just let that leg come off the ground. So we're gonna hold for about 10 more seconds. Big thing here is you don't wanna feel like you're rotating your side or you're piking up your butt. Try to keep your whole trunk flat. Good. Come on down. And then let's repeat with that other side. So first you can start just with the normal quad stretch here. Let that give a little bit. And then you can add that progression with your strap. This is a pretty bulky resistance band that I'm using because I can't locate my yoga strap. If you use one of the really soft ones that we generally get in physical therapy, it's gonna give too much, so you won't get as big of a stretch. So I'd rather have you use a scarf, a regular belt, something that doesn't have as much give. So we'll hold for another 10 seconds. Stay nice and relaxed. Allow that muscle to give. Good, and let go. So keeping with that same side, so this is my left side, I'm gonna push up into what we call a half kneel position, okay? And I'm gonna bring my left leg forward so that I make about 90 degrees here. From here, we're gonna stretch that right side. You're just gonna lean your trunk forward, but before you do that, I want you to tuck your tailbone under, really lengthening through here. From here, you can hold this hip flexor stretch. If you wanna increase it, take that same side, so right leg down, right arm will go up, and you can reach over to your left side. Okay, so major things to consider. You don't want to feel like you're just arching into this, that you're losing your lower back. So again, pubic bone to rib cage. You don't have to have this huge forward lunge to get an efficient stretch. And try to keep your pelvis square. Just a few more seconds, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Good. Bring that arm down. Can go on all fours. Bring your front leg back and your bottom leg forward. So again, making that 90 degrees. Tuck that tailbone under, elongating through the front. Can lunge or lean a little forward. Bring that left arm up if you're going for a bigger challenge. From here, let's just hold. Ooh. Some sides might be tighter than others. It's normal. About 5 more seconds. And then we're gonna go into the infamous pigeon pose. So we'll stay on that left side. What you're gonna do, bring both arms down. Turn that leg so that it is perpendicular to your mat or to your forearms. And you're just going to sit down on it, keeping your back leg straight. From here, you can either sit up or you can come down. If you feel like you need a little bit of support, take that bolster, pillow, foam roller, and put that right underneath the side that you're stretching. And from here, we're just gonna hold
Another 10 seconds or so. You really want to make sure that back leg is straight. Don't let it go out to the side. Really try to keep it aligned with your hip. You might get that hip flexor stretch as well. A little twofer with this pose. A few more seconds. Good. Let's go over to that other side. Push up into your hands. Kick that leg back, high plank position. Then bring the other side over. If you need that pillow, bolster, whatever, put it underneath that cheek. Keep that back leg straight and aligned. Come down to your forearms or stay upright. Hold this for another 10 seconds. Really allowing everything to let go in these hips. Great. Come on up.
And that's all, my friends. Be happy, stay healthy.